Here we go. Here we go. Check, Panther. Big Lion. Ready.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
One thing you know they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
19 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
They go play action with Richardson. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go. Check.
A give for Taylor running right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Ready.
Off play action. Richardson. This is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 34 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is now 2. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. Hey, check that, street, ready?
Up the middle, here's Walker. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. McClendon setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 34-yard line. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing on 1st down. McClendon. This is Fant on the short completion. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
50 Ready?
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. McClendon. Throw out wide to Walker. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And now an audible here into something else.
Panther Street.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Let's go.
Left side, he finds Pierce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On 1st down, Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 65 catch. 65.
In motion goes the tight
18
end.
Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let go.
Play action. Now Richardson. And he's got Pierce. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go. Shot. Gravity Lion.
Taylor fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. But Richardson has to get them to the line in a hurry now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Come on, come on.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 53 yards. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Richardson to throw off play action. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 51 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead here this third quarter.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive. But without him, they're not winning this game.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw on second down. McClendon completes it to Fant on the right side. Breaks through the contact. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Off the play fake. McClendon, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, A big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Let's go now.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Go, check. Go, check. Ready.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Morris. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
19 tight.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night match.
Got it. Ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
That's complete to Pierce.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Taylor.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
60 Bison. Pack the 60. Pack the 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
There he goes, right side. A big play there for Indy. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates.
Now Richardson.
Flushed out right.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
Touchdown!
Michael Pittman.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4.
And quickly they get to the line. Off play action. McClendon going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards.
Hey, check that. Check that.
Running right, here's Walker.
98 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Here's Walker.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Alert! Alert! Bronco switch! Bronco!
Walker.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Off the play fake. McClendon rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's inside the 20. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And they're able to ground it in there on the two-point try, and you and I were talking before the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early? That's what people are wondering about.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A gain of 39 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Okay, break.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Let's go now.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds Taylor, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final 1st down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Get it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Richardson steps away to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Richardson off the play fake. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Off play action. McClendon gets this one to Morris. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go.
Here's 1st down.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
Off the play fake. McClendon. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football.
And got his man complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. They go play action with Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is cut inside the 5. Touchdown, Colts. Before you're under the lights in practice.
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole